Today on The Boot Guy, we are looking at the Hybrid Lacer by Ariat. If you're somebody who doesn't wear Western boots, but you're really looking to get into wearing a pair or two, if you want a dress pair, you want a casual pair, and you've tried a bunch of them on and they just don't have that right fit, something like this, the Hybrid Lacer, is a great place to start to get your foot accustomed to wearing that Western boot template. Reason being is the way they build the arch and this whole front of the foot. This beautiful square toe that's in this boot and that arch combined with the heel cup is everything that a Western boot is. But it gives you the freedom of lacing the boot on and off and just getting used to the lower section of the boot. And sliding your foot in and out of a shaft of a Western boot, that's also a whole nother thing that takes practice and time, and you get used to doing it. Key features about the Hybrid Lacer, well, it is this Duratread sole. Unlike a leather Western sole, the Duratread sole is going to give you a lot of traction. It's going to give you a lot of different varieties of uses in this boot. Now, looking at the thing, you can just tell that it's more of a dress boot and less of an actual work boot. It doesn't mean that you couldn't wear this as a work boot. I wouldn't go kicking shovels, climbing ladders, or installing roofs with this thing. But if you had to go out on a few appraisals, or if you just had to put something nice on for a meeting, it would not be a bad choice. Now, the leather that they used is beautiful. It's buttery soft, and because of the soft leather and because of the leather lined inside, this boot has 0 to no break-in. And also, the 4LR insole that they include inside this boot really helps that whole philosophy of not having to break this thing in. Out of the box, it's comfortable. You put it on your foot, you lace it up correctly, it's super comfortable. Eyelids and laces, all that stuff is beautiful in this boot. The speed laces are that single machine speed lace that is backed with a washer on the back of the boot. What's really nice is the fact that they actually went the extra mile and used this piece of hardware, and the way that they made the ankle extra narrow. A lot of guys with thinner ankles always seem to complain about the shaft on a lace-up boot is always too wide. Well, Ariat really slendered that down. So even if you wore a little bit thinner of a jean, if you wore a skinny type jean or whatnot, you could still get your jeans to just slide over this shaft really nicely. Now, it's not waterproof, insulated, or anything like that because, well, it is a dress boot. But this beautiful oil tanned leather is going to suck up any oil you decide to put into it to repel water and or chemicals. Not saying you're going to be running around a chemical plant or nothing. So that's the Ariat Hybrid Lacer Casual Dress Boot Introduction to Western Footwear. If you ever worn the Hybrid Lacer, please comment below. If you're currently wearing them, comment below. Let guys know if it was really your introduction to Western footwear. If the arch and the heel, by wearing this boot, if it did anything to help you get used to wearing a pull-on, true classic Western boot. If you want to see some detailed photos of this beautiful boot, swing by to bootguy.com. There I'll have a blog posting and I will have tons of great detailed photos, plus I'll have some links that'll make it a lot easier getting a pair of these beauties on your feet. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, it really helps out. And if you're interested, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you're about to pick up a pair of these beautiful boots, or if you're about to buy anything from Ariat and or other footwear, and you got a few questions, feel free to shoot me over an email. Alright, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.